Hey guys, how's it going? Jasubakuhatsu here, and as you can see, we're, gearing up for another Path of Exile Descent Champions race. So I would go so far as to say that we were defeated soundly in the last 3 attempts at this race, so we're bringing out the big guns this time. I'm going for a Marauder, the big, beefy strength character, and I'm going to be going straight along, taking life nodes and resistances and any form of survivability I can get along the way. I think I'm going to go two-handers. I think I can afford that much at least, that little bit of concession to speediness. And also just because I like a lot of the skills that you get wielding two-handed weapons as a strength character. So, oops. Oh, sorry, my volume's kind of messed up. Okay, only a few seconds lost. Scroll of Wisdom, Mana Flask. And so I actually haven't given too much thought as to what what skills I'll be doing. I haven't played. I've been playing actually a do we actually even get a two-hander? It doesn't look like we do. Or a two-handed sword, I guess. You know what? That'll do. We don't have the time to waste. And physical damage, attack speed. Whatever. We'll take the sash. Kind of regret. And I'll actually keep that on hand just in case. Okay, so there's that. Okay, heavy strike on the right mouse, and there we go. And we're off to the races. So I think my approach to these races has still been kind of, I mean, obviously it's been wrong in the last couple attempts because I've been repeatedly just getting schooled by bosses, and I think that's because I still have too much of like just a regular Path of Exile race mentality. Like I don't actually do the regular races all that much for, like, you know, where you're just racing through the regular Path of Exile game, just like starting from Act 1 and trying to level as fast as you can from there. It's like I don't have too much experience with those races, but I do have like some experience as far as just playing a bunch of my own characters and trying to rush through the early parts of the game as much as possible. And it's very different in when you're like rushing a new character through Act 1, trying to level them or get through the content as fast as possible and level up efficiently and all that stuff. It's different to doing that in the main game than it is in these races. In the main game, you pretty much want to basically rush towards the areas that are good for farming, like that give you good dense packs and that kind of stuff. Basically, there are certain areas that are just better for farming. They tend to give you more densely clustered monster packs, just offering better experience to time killed, or basically enemies that don't take that long to kill relative to the amount of experience they give you. So you're basically rushing through the game to get to those types of areas and then just farming them until you feel comfortable enough to proceed. Where did my hat go? Where my hat is... Oh, I'm wearing my hat. Durr. I forgot that it auto-equips stuff when you don't have something slotted. So, and I've sort of been doing a bit too much of that, I think, in these races, just going through and ignoring way too many monster packs, and just rushing through a bit more than I should be. Whereas really, I think the approach I should be taking here is not so much like level up, quick, speedy, so much as milk as much experience as possible, and to make sure that you don't die when it comes time to fight the bosses. Because, my goodness, the bosses in this, these Descent Champions dungeons are a huge pain in the ass. So I am going to be wanting to, you know what, I think this is probably a really bad thing to do during the race, but Yeah, I really want to fix my volume there. I didn't remember to turn the music on this time. And yeah, you know what? I'm not even going to go to the next floor yet. I'm just going to stay here and just not like farm a whole bunch, but just, you know, just do this one room, basically. Clear what I can. Just maybe squeeze out another level before the next area. And yeah, hopefully that'll make things go a bit more smoothly for us. Oh, and there it is. Okay. So yeah, instead of basically just trying to, you know, find the exit and worrying about what, you know, whether or not we're getting lucky in terms of finding the exit quickly. No, we want the chattering halls. And another thing that I think I've maybe figured out in terms of the side areas is that there are bonus areas, from what I understand, that are just basically completely optional side areas, and those are independent, or if I understand correctly, they're independent of the path that you take through the dungeon. And it actually looks like these chests are a bit more randomized than I thought. Okay. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing that great for us. I need to be just much... Hopefully with experience I'll get much better at sifting through loot in an efficient fashion, but hopefully it'll come with practice, because I'm certainly not getting any better at it. I'm certainly not getting better at it in any timely fashion, or not getting better at it as quickly as I would like. Okay, we do have... I think I like the evasion gloves. Energy shield, it's alright, but it's not really that great for really long, protracted fights, unless you can skill into those delayed energy shield recharge nodes, which comes like way later in your character progression, and only if you're playing an intelligence character. So yeah, we're not going to have too much use for energy shield. We'll take other forms of mitigation whenever we have the option. And yeah, again, so anyways, in terms of the side areas, I think it's basically just that some of these levels just have multiple exits. You'll have your main exit to the next area on sort of the main path, and then you'll have just another exit to one of the side areas. Man, people are like... I'm just shocked at how fast some people are able to get through these races. It's like, I'm pretty sure the Hollow Cave is like past... I haven't been paying attention too much since, you know, racing and all. I mean, I don't want to kill every pack, is the thing. Or I don't want to kill every individual monster. Maybe, like, I want to be efficient in terms of, yeah, clearing the enemies. You know, I want to be... I still want to... It's still a race. I want to get through, like, in a reasonably speedy fashion, but I don't want to be ignoring, like, just big clusters of monsters, or, you know, rushing towards the exit or that kind of thing. Just, yeah, don't want to be too afraid to just, you know, go back and farm up a bit before proceeding. And that'll be the strategy for this race, and hopefully, we can not die this time, or at least not die before we beat the second boss. Beating the second boss, you know, I don't even care about frickin' levels at this point. I've basically... So in terms of the points you gain in these races, I've pretty much made no improvement whatsoever. You get, I think it's between level 10 and 12, you gain 3 points. And, yeah, that's pretty much every single time I've run this race. I've been between level 10 and 12, or maybe it's 9 and 12, something like that. I haven't been seeing a lot of champion packs this race. I've been a bit or this run, I'll say. Been a bit unlucky in that regard. They do give you a fair amount of bonus experience. Champion packs being these little sort of blue-tinted guys. You can see they have the blue names when I mouse over them. Still, I am really enjoying these races on the whole, though. I need boots. It's just a really interesting... really interesting way to, you know, keep the game fresh, and just a really interesting game mode. It's like, you know, just, yeah, rush through instead of just rushing through content that's meant like the regular main part of the game, rushing through Act 1, rushing through content that's meant to be, meant to be the first part of like a big long, like 40 to 50 hour experience. Instead, you're rushing through content that is meant to be rushed through in about an hour. Like, I think, from what I understand, it is possible to complete the dungeon. You can make it. There is an ending, I think. If there's a final boss, and once you beat it, I think that's, or I guess probably you can go back to the dungeon and farm up and continue farming at that point. But yeah, this does have an end, and people have reached it. Like, this is content that is meant to be played through to completion in about an hour, and that's just really unusual for this style of game. And another thing is just the fact that it's a limited time opportunity. I don't think I've really explained properly what these races are. This is not something I'm doing at my own leisure. I can't play the Descent Champions dungeon whenever I want. This is a thing that you can only play through basically whenever they're running the race. They run these races at certain times, and you can see that people are sort of going through, a bunch of players running it concurrently, and you can't. And that's the only way to play the Descent Champions dungeon, is to participate in one of these races. Unless there is a race going on and you are running it, there is no way for you to play through the Descent Champions dungeon. So you've basically got a limited number of opportunities to play through this and to get better at it, and you sort of have to wait potentially for like days. It's like if you screw up your first, like, if you screw up one attempt, you could potentially have to wait like days before you get to try it again until the next race is run, which is maybe sounds not so good for some people out there, but honestly, I find it just a really interesting way to run things. I find myself looking forward to the next race and excited to go and play it. And also, it's just it's not really a contest to see, like a lot of these races, it's just kind of like a contest to see who has the least, who was basically the biggest no-life gamer out there, who has time to practice Act 1 normal for hours and hours on end. And, those are the people who are going to be winning those regular races. Whereas with this, it's an even playing field. Everyone's seeing the content for the first time, working through it. And yeah, everyone has an equal number of shots at it, which is just really interesting. Now, that's not entirely true. You aren't necessarily going to be around to participate in every single running of these races. And I've been forgetting to equip my shit that I've leveled up for. Okay, so I think I'm going to be wanting to equip these flasks one at a time. Okay, decoy totem, that's going to be... Oh, we only have one slot, so we're going to get rid of ground slam. Wrong button. So yeah, get rid of ground slam. And yeah, I just think that's really cool that they're doing something like completely different that, as far as I know, hasn't really been done for games in this genre before. It's just it sort of reminds me of that. There's this thing on this, I think it was like Super Nintendo. There was like a broadcast system basically and they would have specific games that they would like broadcast games, and you could only play those games at specific times while that game was being broadcast. There's like a relatively well-known Legend of Zelda game that was done in this fashion. I think it was basically just kind of like a mod or a hack, or I don't know what you'd call it, of Link to the Past, basically. And yeah, that's sort of what this reminds me of, and it's a really cool thing. I've been really enjoying it a lot so far. I've seen some complaints on the forums that basically a lot of people aren't happy with just the randomness of it, essentially. 35, that's an improvement. I'll be happy to get that when I can. Okay, so ground slam, when I can get the levels for it. Infernal blow, sweep. Yeah, sweep sounds good. And Okay, you know, I really don't need to be dealing with the like individual mobs, but I'm just that paranoid about being a high enough level for these boss fights. I should be running them through at least a bit to build up a sizable pack. That's kind of your leveling strategy for these types of games. Even apart from races, if you just want to level up efficiently, you don't want to be like killing every single monster as soon as you see it, like you see me doing right now. You kind of want to run them around a bit. Basically, training, I think it is, training mobs or something like that is what they call it in MMOs, I think, where you just, just let them follow you, keep on, let them follow you as you encounter them, build up a sizable pack, like we're doing now, see? And now we've got a bunch of them on, and now we can hit a whole bunch of them at once with our AoE attacks. And that's the most efficient way to level up, both time efficient and very mana efficient as well, which is also something to consider, I think, in these races, where, you know, it isn't necessarily the easiest thing in the world to build up charges on your flasks all the time. Although it usually is pretty easy. You don't typically have to worry about mana too much in Path of Exile. Sometimes you do, depending on your build, typically in the early parts of the game. Okay. I don't know. I'm kind of out of material. Shrine of the Pagan God. I believe this is the floor where the optional side area is, and I do want to clear it, just for the sake of, again, it's not about getting through the dungeon or getting as fast as possible or getting as many levels as fast as possible. It's just about getting as many levels as possible, period. And yeah, to that end, I'm going to be wanting to explore every side area that I get the opportunity to go through. Although I don't know if I want a full level off of this area. Level 11. Wow, people are just so fast! So fast! I kind of want to be keeping my eye out on the bottom to see how fast people will kill that second boss. Maybe someone's done it already. I don't even know how fast it's possible to get through this. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that must be it. There must be a second exit somewhere that'll take me to that side area where I believe you get a guaranteed Quicksilver. Oop, leather scale boots, nice. I believe you get a guaranteed Quicksilver flask on that floor, which is very, very helpful in the long run. I mean, yeah, level 12, that's probably good enough to... Actually, I don't even know if that's good enough to beat the second boss. I made it to level 12, I think, in the last race, and that wasn't enough for me to beat the boss. Is there anything more down here? Actually, looks like there is. I'm gonna keep going. Would be nice to have a Quicksilver flask right now, actually, just for the sake of exploring this shit a bit more efficiently. Okay, this isn't me avoiding mobs. This is me kiting them or training them or whatever you want to call it. Okay. And yeah, we know that there's more rooms over here, so let's explore them, because I don't know. There it is. There it is. The freezing chambers. This is the thing I've been talking about in the last however many videos. And the 2 times that I've attempted this, I got, yes, 2 Quicksilver flasks even, and avian slippers. That's a bit of a tough call. I can re-roll them. Or, yeah, okay. Max life, that's a very sweet find. And fire resistance, you know what? I think I'm going to take it. I mean, yeah, I might as well take it, just because I am, yeah, frankly, I've gone through the trouble. I've wasted my orbs on it already, or I have wasted my orbs on it if I don't use them. Though I am going to be wanting to probably replace that eventually with something that'll help me survive against the bosses. Oh dear! Oh man, these guys hitting hard! I guess these side areas... Oh, damn! Or, okay, these are champion pack. This is a champion pack. No wonder they're hitting so hard. Okay, there you go. Okay, medium life. We're good on medium life. Mitts, Evasion Shield. Our current ones are fine. Yeah, it looks like we're alright in terms of everything. Oh, I probably should have spent my skill point as well. And also, I think I can equip that armor now. Okay, yeah, okay, those frost patches are slowing down my attack speed, so... just as they always have, so yeah, definitely want to be avoiding those. I can't actually see where my character is or how many guys are surrounding me. Yeah, I'm really... like, I think I have actually rushed through this floor every time I've attempted it, just because... these ice patches are a huge pain in the ass. Like, my goodness. Okay, there we go. Get him close, group him up, and cut him down. Oh, there's some ranged ones over there. Okay. Yeah, I want to group up by the ranged ones and then kill them all. Chromatic orb, that's probably not going to be too useful. Although there is some... I do have some gems that I have yet to equip. What else? Okay, so yeah, we can't equip it yet. Requires level 8. Okay, we'll see if we can get level 8 by the time this floor is finished. Oh man, getting frame drops. That's no good. Okay, just stand in the corner where there's no ice. Although, oh, these guys aren't cooperating. Are they getting slowed down by the ice floor as well? It seems like they're like taking a long time to get over here. Longer than I would like. Oh well. Desync is another thing that people complain about in these races. In particular, that boss where I complained about desync is what I've seen people complain about. Yeah, if you get desynced against this guy, you're just screwed. Which is a bit unfortunate. Or I guess to explain desync, for those of you out there who don't know what that is, it's basically games like Path of Exile and Diablo and all those are very dependent on having good responsive controls. Like, you want your character... You don't want there to be like latency or input lag or anything like that. So in order to keep the controls responsive and, you know, feeling good, basically it does a lot of stuff client side. And man, if I go through like the difference between server side and client side, I'm going to be here forever. Basically, it there's a lot of stuff that it sort of does on your end, like on your computer, just sort of figuring out where everything should be. And all that kind of stuff based on your input and based on what your machine, the data your machine receives from the server. And basically what happens sometimes is in order to keep that responsiveness, there's a fair bit of stuff done on the player's end, like on your computer as you're playing the game. And what ends up happening as a result of that is that you end up with desync, where the server thinks that your character should be in one place, but your local machine thinks that you should be in another, and that kind of thing. Or with the monsters in particular, often they think that the monsters should be in one place, where the server thinks they should be somewhere else. And so, in terms of what you see on screen, your local machine takes priority until it hears otherwise from the server. And that's when desync occurs, is when, oh, do I want something different now? Crit strike, strength. I think I do actually want to skill towards those resistances, just because it's very... Normally, you don't want resistance on a character, or at least you don't want it from your passive skills, just because it's not that difficult to get resistance on your equipment. So yeah, you don't want to waste the skill points on resistances, because it's easy enough to get it from your equipment. But in these races, that's not necessarily going to be the case. So that'd be really embarrassing if I died here. This boss is still difficult. I'm a Marauder, I'm more leveled up than usual, and this is still kind of a pain in the dick. Mind you, I don't have the lightning resist that I had. Like, there was that one run I did of this where I had the lightning resist. And yeah, like I said, a melee character is just always going to have more difficulty with these bosses than a ranged character. Okay, very nice. Happy with that. We're actually making decent time here, too. Better than most of our attempts, I think. in terms of not the contents. Certainly, this is the slowest we've gone through the dungeon. But ooh, very nice, very, very, very nice. Oh, but we don't have the int, and we don't have the dex. Oh, this is awful. Oh well. Book of skill. Can we maybe skill towards that stuff? Crit. Yeah, I don't see any easy... Okay, we could go this way. I don't know. Yeah, just do it this way. Yeah. Chain gloves, armor, energy shield. Looks good to me. Okay, 15 to... Oh, that's very good. Max life, I'll take that for sure. Dark Scepter, Fist, Gloves, Buckler, Scepter, Chestplate. Ooh, Chestplate, that's decent for us, actually, potentially. 35 versus... Oh, actually, this one's better. But, you know, we can't actually equip it, so... Or actually, you know what I could do? And in fact, what I probably should do is, yeah, re-roll this and equip it. So... Or, okay, we'll see what we get. Or actually, we don't get a chest on the next floor because we just exploded a boss. So, yeah, I'll take this time to quickly just use my orbs on whatever I want to use them on. And that will be, probably use the armor scrap. Hey, what the hell, use 2. We probably won't find anything better for a while. Yeah, that's good enough. Not transmute it. Alter it. 4 to armor, 11 to cold resist. Not ideal, but I'll take it. Ground slam, infernal blow. Grab infernal blow. Why not? And anything else we want to do? That's decent. This could use some improving. We don't have any orbs of alchemy, so we're again. It kind of comes down to luck a lot in these kinds of races. Mana, the lightning resist is decent. And no good rings either. I would really like a coral ring to get our life total up. Lightning resist, that's actually decent. I'll keep that. Max life, very good. The helmet, we'll be replacing that as soon as we can anyways. So, in fact, we'll be replacing our rings too, so that whole exercise was probably a horrendous waste. But, you know, you can't make good decisions all the time when you're racing. Sometimes you just gotta go with your gut and don't do the smartest thing, but do the thing that's the fastest. That's whatever you can think of at the moment. Just don't do the smartest thing. Just do something now. Like these potions I'm using that are, again, horrendously inefficient. But it doesn't matter because at least it'll make sure that I won't die. Haven't been using these totems. I probably should. Anytime I should probably get in the habit of just using a totem if I'm ever in trouble. A lot of this game is sort of just, or at least played at a high level, especially in hardcore, is just getting into good habits, which I've mostly sort of lost. I used to have like good habits in terms of. Yeah, just always spending mana efficiently, be it sort of safety first, always buffing up, even against mobs that I have, that I will probably have no trouble with, just to get in the habit of, you know, pressing my keys in the right order, committing that kind of stuff to muscle memory, getting your buffs up in order, that kind of stuff. It's just good to get into those habits. You use them even when you don't need to, just for the sake of getting in the habit of using them. Although if you're not sort of big into getting into those sorts of good habits, there's sort of two different, basically different styles of mob clearing you can do based on the difficulty of the pack. And actually, yeah, now's a good time to decoy totem because we're in a bit of trouble here. Oh man, we're in a lot of trouble here. I maybe bit off more than I could chew this time. Oh god. Yeah, there's a lot of blues in this pack, so blue enemies, that is, champions. Okay, you know what? This is a bit not terribly efficient, but at least we're surviving. I mean, if it's a matter of survival, I mean, pick them off one. If it's if you're sort of questioning whether you can survive an encounter with a large mob or not, then, you know, then it's certainly okay to pick them off one at a time. It's not the most efficient thing, but, you know, it beats dying. Dying would be horrendously inefficient. And again, I should be doing better, looking out for new equipment. In fact, I'm gonna open this chest. I'm gonna go back for a chest, even though it's a race. I think I decided that necromancy. Yeah, the hollow cave ended up being quite difficult last time. There were those, yeah, exploding wolf dudes. So yeah, I think I do actually want to go for the dungeons of necromancy this time. You know, it's just skeletons and necromancers. Nothing too much to worry about there. Oh, it's evasion 17 versus 18 armor. That's a bit of a tough call. Oh, it's got extra slots too. I think I'll actually take this. I probably won't be able to gain another level in this area. Ooh, life recovery from flasks. Dang. I'm going to take that because it's sort of an opportunistic pick there, because in the long term, the resistances would probably be more beneficial, and long term, I should maybe be speccing towards those, but yeah, just in terms of short term, I think that the extra flask life will really help against the next boss. Actually, where's sweep? Oh, we can't use sweep because it's the wrong. We've got the wrong type of weapon equipped. That's a bit of a shame, but I've been using sweep on my current hardcore character that I'm running through on. It's a yeah, two-hand Marauder. Marauder, I think most people say. Come on, yeah, slash him, dude. Come on. I don't know what was going on there. Oh, did I finish my tangent on desync? Yeah, I think I was done explaining desync. Server thinks you should be in one place. Your local machine thinks it should be in another. For a little while, it'll go with your local machine, just in order to keep things looking all right on your end, just to make sure that it looks like everything's okay, everything looks smooth and seems responsive, and then later on, when you receive the correct information from the server, everything just gets out of whack. Okay. Molten Shell, that's very, very good. Yeah, Molten Shell, great skill. Anger, I'm not even going to pick that up because we do not have the mana to be running auras at this juncture. Ooh, that would get us... Okay, the belt. This is tough. This is very, very tough. Life recovery versus life. I think the life recovery is actually better for us at this point. And the int, which would let us equip this thing. You know what? This thing actually isn't that great, so yeah, we'll go for the Amber Amulet. Oh, and... Wait, what? Yeah, the Amber Amulet. Oh, right, because we got the thing open. And actually, I'm gonna roll that Amulet. All attributes increased armor. We can do better. Elements, we can do better. That is horrendous. Fuck. Okay, oh, I probably should have used my Orb of Chance on that. Oh, and I don't have an Augmentation Orb either. Okay. Son of a bitch, are you kidding me? Oh, Orb of Alchemy, I didn't even realize that. Okay, I'm sure that anyone who actually understands this, I didn't realize I had the Orb of Alchemy. There we go. That'll do. I'm happy with that at long last. I'm sure anyone who's actually familiar with this game and knows how to correctly use orbs is just having a fit right now, but I do stupid things when I'm in a hurry. I do stupid things even when I spend, like, tens of minutes thinking about them. Of course I'm gonna do, like, monumentally stupid things when I'm trying to be fast. Okay, we're at level 9 now. We're about 30 minutes into the race. We're actually making pretty poor time right now. I mean, yeah, if we die at the end of all this, this will just be absolutely horrendous. But, you know, I mean, the reason we're going so slowly is to increase our chances of surviving the boss encounter. Oh, I completely forgot I had my Quicksilver Flask. I've been going on and on about, oh, Quicksilver Flask, so great. Gotta get that, gonna help us so much. And I haven't been using it at all. Completely forgot about it. I guess I'm so used to not having it from our previous two runs. Previous two races, I guess I should say. You can have multiple runs in one race, especially if you die a bunch of times. Come on, get over here, skeletons. Hurry the fuck up. Okay, don't get over here too quickly. Can't handle all of you. Oh, you there. I didn't see you. There. Now let's deal with the skeletons. Oh, you're... I didn't even notice there was a yellow there. No wonder he was taking so long to die. I mean, I noticed that there was a skeleton there hanging on for a long time. Not dying particularly quickly, but, yeah, apparently he was a rare. Okay, got a lot of shit to sift through now. Saber, no, nope, 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 nope. Nope. Ooh, Scroll of Wisdom. Chest. Scale vest. Nope. Nothing. Oh, shit. Ah! I clicked outside the window. Hopefully that didn't fuck up the recording too badly. More flask life. And movement speed will actually also be really helpful. I should have... Yeah, I should really be looking at these passive trees more carefully, sort of planning out my build in advance a bit better when I'm racing. All these things I keep on saying that I should do, and I probably never will, just because... I mean, I talk about getting into good habits. I have a lot of bad habits, not just like in this game, but in general. I just tend to be really careless about things. Kind of upsets me, to be honest. Let's move on to another topic of discussion. I don't know. Was I done talking about the format of the race? The fact that you have just limited opportunities to run it. You can only play through this dungeon while there's a race going, and the races are only scheduled at certain times. It seems like they run like a couple races every couple days. Some days there won't be a race, some days there will be like 2 or 3. Yeah, I think I've pretty much exhausted all the things I could say about that particular format. Yeah, this format that they're using for these races. Man, no luck in or I guess I don't really want the exit just yet. Oh, there it is, though, if we want it. I think I'll try to gain another level. Not getting a lot of luck with the mob density, either. In fact, let's kite these guys through. And man, still no more monsters over this way, either. Man, yeah, just... Okay, this is decent. Not great, but... I mean, I'd really like to find, like, another big pack of enemies to get another fast level on. Or at least we've got some blues here. Although I don't know where his buddies went. Okay. Man, no luck here. I don't know if there's another side area in this in the lead up to the second boss either. I should probably look out for those. If it's the same as the first area, it'll be on the floor before the boss. So I'll maybe explore that floor a bit more thoroughly. Oh, actually, I want to kill the Necromancer, dummy. Okay, swing this way, please. I know you can see that I'm... I had the mouse moved in the wrong place for that, but... I just like to blame the controls, even though you can clearly see that my mouse is in the wrong place, and that all of my problems are my own fault. Okay. Burning Cave, Haunted Dungeon. I'll try the Haunted Dungeon. Would have been nice to get another level on that last floor. Life gain on hit, yes. Oh, and we've got our Molten Shell as well. So, yeah, we can get rid of Cleave, Decoy. Which one was it? Sweep is useless to us. Molten Shell. That is a nice find. And life gain on hit, we'll set that aside. Set this aside. Anything else we want to orb? Ooh, Chaos. That's good. Ooh, resistance rings. I'll set those aside. Added fire damage. Actually, yeah, that's worth taking too, definitely. It increases the mana cost of your skills. Oh god, have I? I must have explained support gems. It's blue materia is basically what support gems are. I don't know. Is there a single person who watches my channel who hasn't played Final Fantasy VII, who doesn't remember what blue materia does? Oh man, these Flicker Strike bastards. Maybe I think the Burning Cave is the easier of these two areas. Although actually Flicker Strike is really good for us though in terms of it lets the monsters sort of follow you more closely, which is really good if you're trying to group them up like I was explaining earlier. See, like, yeah, get them all together in a nice big cluster. Not as big as I would have liked. That guy over there was a bit of a straggler, but... Man, it seems like I'm missing a lot. Is it possible to spec over to the skill that makes you never miss? I think I got that on my hardcore Marauder that I'm playing in the main game. Yeah, I don't know what level I got it at. It was pretty high, like 20-something at least. Cursed Mariner. Okay. And yeah, get the Armor Mastery. That'll give us a bit more move speed, which will probably be good against the next boss if we need to kite him at all. Which we probably will. I mean, we had just so much difficulty even tanking the first boss and the second boss. Oh, so much tougher. If we can get another optional side area would be ideal. I hope that there's another one of those on this floor. In fact, I think I'll be exploring this place pretty thoroughly just to see if there is one. I think the boss is after this floor. What level are we? Level 11? I think we were level 12 when we fought this boss last time. So yeah. Yeah, we're probably getting pretty close. Maybe one more floor to go, I'm not sure. Hopefully at least one more floor, because I'd like as much time as I can get to get some levels in. Okay. Not getting a lot of good drops this run either. I think my equipment is definitely worse than it typically has been on these runs, I think. Maybe I'm just not paying as much attention as I should be, but yeah, it feels like I'm not getting as many good equipment drops as I have in past runs. Okay. Attack the totem, now attack me. I don't know, I feel pretty good about this one. I think we might make it past this time. To be honest, if I don't beat this frickin' boss on this run, I don't think I'll even upload this shit, because damn. I mean, there's only so much, I think, that viewers can take of the same, you know, epic fail bullshit, like in one video after another. So it's only so much failure, I think, that's really tolerable in any sort of gameplay commentary. So yeah, I try to keep the fails to a minimum on this channel. And as it turns out, the minimum is often often quite a bit higher than maybe your average gamer. Or not your average gamer. I mean, to be honest, I mean, I know I'm self-deprecating a lot in these kind of videos, but to be like to get with like some real talk here, I honestly think I'm like pretty good at most, like better than average at most of the games I play, and certainly better than most of the people who upload who also upload videos on YouTube for the games that I play. So there's the cage. That's the boss room. I'm going to be wanting to avoid that and see if we can find another optional side area. And that'll be very lucky for us. I mean, that's actually certainly not turning out to be the case in these Path of Exile races. I'm doing pretty... Or, actually, if you take into account, like, all racers, I actually do quite a bit better than average. I'm, like, usually within, like, the top... Like, what is it? I forget how percentiles work. Is it I think the percentile is the percentage of people that you're better than. So I typically end up in like I end up in the top quarter of race finishers in these races. The thing is that that's like out of all racers, which includes people who like literally just like died to the first mob and just gave up, or basically a lot of people who really didn't try and give it their all in the race, which really doesn't count. Oh, that looks like an alternate exit. The Obelisks of Faith. New area, that's at least one thing. That'll make this worth uploading, even if it is a failed run. Ooh, Leap Slam. That'll be good when I can get a slot for it. Oh, we've got our rings, too. Yes, I think I want to equip both of these if I can. Oh, the hello. That is very, very good indeed. And this, oh, we can't re-roll it. Dang. Oh well. I'm sure there was a better way to do this, but fire resist. Ooh, physical attack damage leached as life. That is also very good. Okay, happy with that. And actually, yeah, might as well use that. I don't think we're going to be getting a second weapon at any point in this run. Although maybe we could, actually. What is it? What's our main hand DPS? 27? That's actually not very good. 29 to strength, same as our current one. Oh, and yeah, I do want to pick up the Leap Slam for whenever we're ready to equip it. How do we... what? Oh, I get it. Or do I? Do I need Leap Slam? What's going on here? Doesn't look like there's a way to progress forward. I mean, okay, it's a race, so I guess just to be quick about things. Oh, Molten Shell on W, and we probably don't need Infernal Blow. So, Leap Slam... ahem. Leap Slam, ahoy. Okay, I guess this is just the Leap Slam zone. Although I don't know what you would do here if you're not able to use Leap Slam, because it does have a strength requirement, from what I remember. Unless this is like a special one that doesn't, or maybe I'm just remembering wrong. Leap Slam, level 1, requires level 10, 29 strength, yeah. Okay, this is actually a good mobility skill to have in general as well, which is not good for like moving around on the map quickly. It is if you have the mana to spam it, but we don't and we never will. But good in terms of a getaway spell and that kind of thing. Good for burst mobility to get away from danger, or rushing into danger if that's more your thing. I don't understand. What is the point of this area? Is it just another chest? Like, why wouldn't you do this area? It's just like a bunch of... it's like a quick bunch of nothing that gets you a free chest. Okay, level 13. This is, in terms of levels, we're further than we've ever been. So, what's gonna... elemental resists, one-hand damage. Let's... okay, opportunistic armor. And do we have Orbs of Regret? Oh, we do. We have quite a few, actually, so we'll be able to respec that if we don't want it. I don't think we're going to get anything useful out of this floor that'll help us defeat the boss, and we're actually getting up there in time. Only got, like, maybe 10 minutes left in this race, so... okay. See how things go. Can I face tank this guy? Nope. This is... I'm not liking the look of this, and I'm frozen. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Good grief. Okay. Okay, that's actually good. Molten Shell will take care of the skeletons for me. Oh, one thing I read online, I'm not sure if it's true, but apparently this guy enrages as you kill more of his skeletons, and then once you killed them all, it resets, and he resummons them, and it sort of resets his sort of frenzied state. Oh, shit. Okay, we're in a bit of trouble once again. This boss is pretty tough. he's gone from impossible to pretty tough in my estimation. Oh, wow, whoa, Jesus. Okay, there's there's the desync I was talking about. Fuck. I think this is it. I'm gonna die again against this fucking boss. Oh my god. So angry right now. Skeletons over here, thank you. Oh, that got me 2 flask charges also. That's fantastic. Okay. Really gotta concentrate now. Shit. I don't know if I'm getting desynced constantly or if he's just getting me with hooks and I'm not even noticing. Fuck. Oh, he interrupted my molten shell. Shit. Okay. That's what you use that for. Quicksilver. Oh shit! Oh, he went the other way! God damn it! He outsmarted me! Fuck. Okay. I don't think we're gonna do it this time either. This is so stupid. How do you beat this guy? Okay, find some skeletons. Yeah, there aren't... He doesn't have an... There aren't... I think the biggest problem, actually, is that he doesn't spawn enough... I mean, apart... Okay, the biggest problem is that he's stupidly fast. Or no, the biggest problem is that he does, like, a fuckload of damage. The second biggest problem is that he's, like, just insanely fast, and the animation on his attacks is completely ridiculous bullshit. And then... the third most bullshit thing about this guy is that he doesn't spawn enough enemies for you to get reliable flask charges. Actually, yeah, I think the best strategy is actually what I've been doing here. Just let him explode my molten shell. I should probably just be assuming that I'm desyncing after every single sort of run-up in his face. Like, yeah, I don't know what damaged me there. That might have been desync. Shit. Okay, gotta kill another skeleton. Okay, I think I'm gonna kite him around here. And then that'll hopefully give me a shot at his skeleton buddy. Okay, I think one more molten shell, 1 or 2 more molten shells might do him in. Nice! Oh my fucking god, you guys. I cannot, like... I have, like, just the hugest erection right now. Oh my fucking god. That was amazing. I'm, like... This is, like, the best day of my life right here. I defeated the second boss in the Path of Exile Descent Champions race. It's like, what is there after this? I think I'm done. I've reached, like, the peak... This is like the biggest thing I'll ever accomplish in my life. And man, did I get some fantastic rewards for it. Level 12, General Gravicius, I think that's the final boss. So yeah, people are actually finishing the entire race at this point, and me, I'm still fucking around with the second boss, or in the second boss chamber, as it were. Yep, this is all garbage. I don't think I want any of it. Maybe I missed something, I don't know. Character level 12 still, so again, I'm still at that... Or actually, you also get additional race points for beating the bosses, so I am 1 point higher in this race than I haven't been in previous races, and if I can gain another level, I think I'll be another point up. Ooh, zombies. Zombies are good... I think zombies are good leveling fodder, I don't know. They tend to come in like very dense packs, which is very good, but they tend not to be worth a lot of experience, so I guess it's a bit of a wash. Okay, I think I'm desyncing there, or else these zombies have ridiculously high evasion, which is not really typical of zombies in, you know, slow lumbering. It'd just be kind of weird to have a zombie with, like, really high evasion. Oh, wow. Hello. This looks juicy. I will have all of you guys. Oh, and there's a yellow one up there, too. I think he's yellow. Oh, yeah. We are going to farm the shit out of this. And look, they're so stupid and slow. They, like, aren't even hitting me. It's like, come on, zombie. I'm standing right next to you. Bring it. Come at me, bro. Come at me, zombro. Okay. Again, we're not getting very much, I don't think, in terms of good drops, which is a bit of a shame. You know, I'm kind of tempted to power through and at least see the third boss. You know, just to see what it is. I think there's actually like 5 bosses in these races or so. Something like that. It lists them in the little write-up for the race that tells you how many points you get, and it tells you, you get 1 point for beating this boss, you get 1 point for beating this boss. Oh, wow. Wow! Okay. I honestly think I'll be wanting... I think I want this Jade Chopper, if I can equip it. Do I? 27.2... 49.2. Hello, new weapon. What does this get me, even? Lightning damage, lightning resistance, chance to shock. Really, I got 25% lightning resist on my weapon, and it's still had, like, a ridiculously difficult time with that first boss. Okay, now we're gonna be smacking shit around, if we can hit it. I don't even care if it's inefficient. It's so satisfying to just be smacking them bitches down, one-shotting bitches one at a time. Which is actually a horrendous way to race. I mean, we come on, we can still do good at this race. Like, we can make up lost time. Just by... Probably don't want to rush through these areas. Level 20, that's probably not in the cards for us, but, you know. Oh man, we got like 3 fucking minutes left. Ridiculous. How do people race so fast? I don't understand. It's like, I understand how you race... I understand in theory how you, like, level up fast, but or how you, like, race fast, but how do you race fast and still beat these ridiculously insane bosses? Oh well, getting really good pack density on this floor. Holy crap. And a bunch of rares, too? Wow. Should be raking in the levels. Although, you know, leveling does get slower the more you level up, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, I need to be worried about efficiency now. I'm not even going to get another level at this rate before the race is finished. I mean, I will, because I'm, like, right there. I thought I saw a yellow somewhere. A rare monster. Not you, but... oh well. You'll do. Okay. Oh, and I still didn't check out my new thing. Or, you know what, I don't even know what I want to skill, so I just won't bother messing around with that, especially with a bunch of monsters surrounding me. Okay, so we've got a unique amulet. I don't know if it's like a race unique or just a regular unique from the game. I guess that'll be an exciting thing to find out. This is... oops, scratched my head. 100 evasion when low life, max life, resistance, life regen when low life. Yeah, that seems better than what we have now. I'll take that. Oh, we have no linked slots. We can use... oh, okay, well, slot added fire damage, but because it's not linked... yeah, we'll slot both of these to level them up. But the thing is, we won't get any... and I think I want more damage at this point, actually, just because there's no easy way to get survivability, and we probably won't get too many more levels at this point anyway. Oh, yes, there's the exit. Let's do that. Man, having a lot of trouble hitting stuff. Maybe I should try to spec into or get some accuracy nodes, if those exist somewhere. Oh, medium mana flask, finally. Still can't equip the big one. Okay, yeah, let's just move on to the next floor. Crypts, I've had enough of crypts. Let's go to a cave. Misty Cave. What could... okay, it looks like I only have a couple minutes left, so we're gonna have to try to... do I want to power through to the next boss? I'd like to at least see it to have an idea of what kind of bullshit I'm in for. I shouldn't even be picking these up. I'm not going to use the fucking things. Okay, 1 minute. Oh, fuck. Level 21. Holy shit, how do these people do it? Okay, these are another enemy that I always thought were good for leveling, but apparently they're not. I guess zombies probably aren't good for leveling either, because apparently, like, nobody farms these guys. They're like, they come in big packs. You can kill. They're weak. You can kill a ton of them at once. But I guess they just must not be worth enough experience to be worth farming in. Yeah, in most playthroughs. Okay, let's kill this guy in 30 seconds. Go, go, go. Okay, probably won't be able to kill this guy. In fact, he might actually kill us. Yep, that's it. Level 13. It's an improvement. I really don't understand how people are getting up into the 20s and even finishing this whole thing in 1 hour. Holy crap. People are good at this game, man. Like, I've talked about how it's like an even playing field and all that, but really, because it's such a deep game, having like a mastery of just knowing the skill trees and knowing what stats to look for and just, yeah, playing the game enough to be really efficient and know exactly what to do and do it. Make choices very quickly. It's just, there's a lot of skills you can learn with this game. Apparently, you can see the distance between me and the best players, and you know, that's one measure, sort of pretty much how deep a game can get, is the difference between crappy players like me and the really insane players who can get up to level 21 by the end of the race. Maybe we can get there by the end of the season. Who knows? That'd be. I think that's going to be my goal. I'm going to see if I can hit level 20 in one of these races by the end of the season. So yeah, maybe I'll record some more of these and see if that happens. Maybe I won't. Yeah, regardless, I hope you guys will stick around. I hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, I'll see you guys later.